Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about today. Cora is here with me. She's pretty excited too. We're gonna try not to let her bother us too much throughout today's masterclass, but no guarantees because she's a mama's girl. She's a complete mama's suck. A complete mama's suck. So, we'll see what happens with that. But we are here for the Redefine Your Relationship with Money Masterclass. Oh, we're shaking because she's scratching herself right beside. Okay, Cora. Sit. Sit. She'll be occupied in a moment. Oh, see, she's off now. She's off in another direction. Okay, yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here today. We are doing the Redefine Your Relationship with Money Masterclass. Are you excited? When you're popping on, let me know that you're here. Say hello, whether you are watching live or you're popping back on later to watch the replay. Say hello in the comments. I love hearing about who is here with me. Give me one moment. I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. We're going to get started shortly. Give everybody a moment to jump on. Okay, so if you're here, you probably saw me posting about this upcoming masterclass on the interwebs, in the places. So this masterclass is all about helping you redefine your relationship with money, as it's titled, right? And create massive cash explosions in your life to help you stack the cash and call in money and become an energetic match for the wealth, the abundance, the money that you desire to create in your life. Okay, so this is going to be another powerful AF masterclass. If you've never been to one of my masterclasses before, then I must tell you what these are like, what this kind of coaching and work with me is like, what it's all about. I don't know if I want to wear these yet. We might go without them. I can see you better. Well, I can see me better, but you get the gist of this. So, first of all, I just want to say, before I get passionate and too deep into this conversation with you, if you have little ones around you or people who you don't want to hear cuss words, you may want to stick some headphones in, because I cannot guarantee that I will not cuss throughout this masterclass. When things get heated, when things get passionate, some cuss words tend to come out of my vessel. So just be prepared for that, okay? I just wanted to give you a heads up. And yes, I have some water here that I'm going to drink. This is my Rich Bitch Juice jug. So I stay very hydrated. I drink a lot of water, and especially when I drink it out of this jug, every time I hydrate myself, every time I have a sip, I just get richer. I attract more money. I make more money. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was cute and funny. So I may need to take a few water breaks because it is like 32 degrees outside here. The setting that we chose for today's masterclass, I chose green. I just heard thunder in the distance, I think. Let's hope it doesn't rain on us. I chose green because, as you know, the branding for this masterclass was green like money. And I was thinking about it when I was driving on the motorcycle with my boyfriend today, and I'm like, okay, I'm originally from Canada. Like, money in Canada isn't green anymore. Like, there's blue money and red money and brown money and green money, but here in Costa Rica there's like red money and yellow money and blue money, and I'm like, a lot of money isn't green. Why is there this stigma or connotation that like money is green? And then I'm like, wow, because of the United States, and they run so much of our world, and so much of our world and our perception of the world is controlled by America, which is just crazy to me. So anyways, green is the setting because green was the branding and all of the things. So as I said, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get rolling. This masterclass is going to be so powerful, so fire. Before we got started I went on a motorbike trip with my boyfriend to Tamarindo. He had to grab some stuff for his job. And, oh my gosh, that thunder. I don't think it's going to rain, but you might get to hear some thunder with me. That's making me a little scared. Anyways, if the Wi-Fi cuts out or if there's rain or anything, I promise you I will be back. This training will not end if for some reason we get cut off. I will be back, so you can expect me to pop back in, okay? So yes, we were driving and I was thinking about how excited I am about this masterclass, and I just had this feeling that this conversation is going to be so potent and so powerful and so transformative for those of you who come to join me, even if it's just for a little bit. If you come back for the whole thing, I'm so grateful to have you. I'm so excited. It's going to be incredible. I can promise you, you're going to get absolutely everything that you need from this training, as always, because that is the vibe. That is what happens when people come into my world. That is what happens throughout these masterclasses, is I channel this information. I channel these ideas, I channel these concepts, I channel these activations, and I bring them into this little space, into this little container, and I share them with you so that you can benefit from the wisdom, and you can benefit from the energy, and you can benefit from the activations as well. So there are going to be abundance and money and prosperity codes embedded into this training, and I just want them to permeate your entire being, your subconscious mind, your conscious mind, your belief systems, and help you create some massive, beautiful, beautiful shifts, not only within you, but changes within you that translate into changes and different results in your life, especially in relation to money, in your relationship with money, in the way that you call in money, attract money, stack the cash in your life, okay? This is going to be so much fun. So as I said before, when you're popping on or watching the replay, say hello. Let me know you're here. I love hearing that you're here. If this is your first masterclass with me, especially first live masterclass, if you've never been on a live masterclass with me before, let me know. If you're here live, if you're blessed and grateful and happy to be here live with me, just know this is a perfect opportunity for you to ask questions. This is a perfect opportunity for you to interact with me. I love making these masterclasses interactive. It makes it that much more powerful. So if you have questions, I'm going to ask you questions and stuff along the way. And if you can give me some feedback, ask me some questions, tell me what you're thinking about, what you're wondering, what you're struggling with, what you're working on breaking through. This is your opportunity to get that coaching from me in this space. I will not be coming back after this masterclass to go through and do a bunch of coaching in the comments, okay? That's not how these masterclasses work. I come here and I show up and I facilitate this training for you. I hold this space for this container and this experience for us all. And then after, I'm out. I'm out. The replay will be here for you to come back to as many times as you need to. The replay should be up for a lifetime, so you can come back as you please, but I won't be coming back into this space to do coaching after, okay? I just want to make that very clear. So if you're here with me live, I'm so excited because this is your opportunity to interact with me and get some feedback on anything that you're working through, okay? So that's a little bit about how these experiences work. Again, I have a couple of notes here that I try to follow along with, because if I didn't have some sort of guideline, we would be here for 5 hours, 10 hours, who knows how long, possibly forever, because the information just channels through. The inspiration, the information, the concepts, the teachings, it just channels straight through me, okay? I have so much fun in these spaces, so it's hard for me to control myself when I go off on tangents. So I have some guidelines that we're going to try to follow here, okay? Okay, and also to make sure that you get everything that I promised you that you would get from this masterclass, all right? So, what else? What else? At the end of this masterclass, I'm going to be sharing some opportunities. I'm going to be telling you about some things that are coming up in my world and some experiences that you can jump into, that you can join me, that you can continue having this conversation, these types of conversations, continue this transformation in your life on your journey, okay? So that's how you can take this to the next level, is stick around till the end and hear about all of the other things that I'm going to talk about and share with you. Before we begin, I want to share one thing with you and mention one thing. All of my paid masterclasses right now, this is a free masterclass, okay? The amount of value that you're going to get from this free masterclass is out of this world. It's out of this world. It's going to be incredible. So powerful, so life-changing. But All of my paid masterclasses, the ones that people pay to be in, that are typically priced at over $55 and that the price will be going up in the future, they are currently on promo for $11 each. I have a 5-day masterclass, the 5-day shift masterclass. It's all about changing from within to change your whole world. It is like over 7 hours, maybe over 8 hours of trainings, high-level coaching with me. You can get that for $11 right now. You can get all of my masterclasses, all of my paid masterclasses for $11 right now. Infinite Possibilities, Infinite Self Masterclass, Play in the Infinite. What else do we have? We have Heal That Money BS. We have the Shift Masterclass. We have the Wealth and Money Mindset Masterclass. And the Power of Decision Masterclass. I think that's all 7 that are on promo right now for $11. So if you want one of those, send me a message. The prices on my website aren't changed for these masterclasses because this promo is only going on for another day. It will end tomorrow evening. So if you want in on one of these masterclasses, one of my past paid masterclasses that you get the lifetime access to the recording for $11, let me know. Okay, as I said, the price of all these masterclasses will be increasing because they are so valuable and so powerful. So I wanted to give this promo to you all as a gift, just to give you the opportunity, if it wasn't available previously for you, to invest in a personal development experience, in a transformative experience, in a coaching experience with me before. It should absolutely be available for you now, okay? So I wanted to share that with you before we begin. Again, this is my Rich Bitch juice jug. There's water in it. As I said, I stay very hydrated, and every time I take a drink of my water, I become more rich, and it's beautiful and exciting and so much fun. I recommend you try it, okay? Label your water, infuse your water with an intention, and every time you drink it, just soak it up and absorb it and bask in the energy of all the things that you desire to manifest and create in your life, because you're so worth it. And it's fun. And playing with life actually makes life so much more exciting when you stop taking shit so seriously. We're going to talk about that in relation to money today as well. So it's going to be incredible. But as I said, I am out here in Costa Rica right now. It is like 35 degrees outside, hot, I'm sweating. I'm going to have to stay hydrated, so you can expect some water breaks along the way. And I encourage you for you to stay hydrated as well. So anytime I have a drink of water, feel free to drink whatever you're sipping on. Okay, we're gonna get started here. So yes, another powerful masterclass is here. I'm so excited to share this experience with you. This conversation is going to be completely next level. If you're here, let me know you're here. Say hi. I don't know who's here. I see there are a couple of people on, but I don't know who you are. So if you say hi, then I'll know you're here, and I can say hi to you back. All right, so the first thing we are going to dive into, as we all know, this masterclass is all about redefining your relationship with money. So if we want to redefine our relationship with money, we kind of have to get an idea of what our current relationship with money is like, right? So I want to take some time to help you identify what your current relationship with money is, what your current thoughts about money are, what your current beliefs about money are, and how you currently feel about money. About money, about wealth, about finances, about prosperity, about abundance. Hello from Florida. Hi, Jenny. I'm so happy to have you. Oh my gosh, hi, Paige. Oh, so exciting. Oh my gosh, yay. This is so much fun already. We're only getting started. Yay. So yes, like I said, I want to help you identify what your current relationship, thoughts, feelings, beliefs, experience with money is. Okay? So I want to ask you a question, and feel free to engage in the comments with me and let me know. Let me know. I want to know what feels good for you. What feels good for you in your current relationship and experience with money? What feels good for you? What good feeling thoughts do you have about money and your finances and wealth right now? What good feeling beliefs do you have? What are some things that feel good about your current experience with money in your life? What are some things that feel good? You know, it could be as simple as Money gives me the opportunity to buy delicious food. Money gives me the opportunity to provide a roof over my head. Money puts clothes on my back. Money puts shoes on my feet. Money puts food in my belly. Money gives me beautiful experiences. Money provides me with luxury. Money, what does money do for you? How does money show up for you? How are you experiencing money in your life in ways that feel good? I want you to think about that, because that's a part of your relationship with money right now. That's a part of your current relationship and experience with money, is the good things that you experience. Okay? A lot of the time people get so hyper-focused on what doesn't feel good, what isn't happening the way they desire it to when it comes to money and wealth and their finances. And they get so hyper-focused on the not feel good. You're going to get some animal sounds as well. They get so hyper-focused on the not feel good that they forget about all the blessings. And they forget about all the goodness. And they forget about all the beauty. And they forget about all the abundance that the current levels and amounts and experience with money and their current results with money, they forget all the good that that's providing them. Maybe it helps you provide for your family. Maybe it helps you provide for your pets. Maybe it helps you provide for yourself. You know, for me, money gave me the opportunity to move to a different country, to live my dreams, to follow my soul. You know, it allows me to do things every single day that set my soul on fire. I invest in myself in different ways every single day with the money that comes into my world. And all of those ways that I circulate my money, when it is in alignment with what feels good and right to me, that creates and magnetizes and attracts more abundance, because I spend from a space of gratitude, and I spend and circulate my money from a space of joy and excitement and pleasure and fun and play and desire. Money gives me the opportunity to explore my possibilities with online coaching businesses. Beautiful. Money provides us with so many incredible opportunities, especially when it comes to our growth, our evolution, our expansion. Right? Beautiful. I'm so happy to hear that. So I want you to think about, and not just now, but moving forward, if you're taking notes, maybe you're somebody who takes notes, you like to take notes, feel free to remind yourself in one way or another to think about all of the feel-good things, all of the ways that you feel good about money, all of the ways that money provides things for you, gives you experiences, allows you to feel good. Okay? What feels good about your current experience, your current results, your current relationship with money? What feels good? Think about that. Not only now, but moving forward, okay? That's going to help you get into an energy and a state of being where you can continue to attract and magnetize more from that state of happiness and joy and fulfillment and gratitude and abundance, okay? We'll dive deeper into this, but we want to continue. So not only what feels good, when we identify our current relationship with money and things, we also want to look at what doesn't feel good, like I said, right? So what doesn't feel good about your current relationship with money? This is going to show you exactly where you desire shifts, changes, transformations, more. And it is a beautiful thing when you desire more. It is a beautiful thing to desire more. It is not greedy. It is not needy. It is not selfish. It is not self-centered. You're allowed to want more. You are allowed to desire more. This is your permission. I am giving you permission to want and desire and think about and feel into and dream about more. And not only to want it and desire it and dream about it, but also to allow yourself to receive it and to have it and to hold it and to keep it and to grow it and to expand it. Okay? Okay? So when you look at the parts of your relationship with money, the parts of your current experience with money, the parts of your current results when it comes to money, your current thoughts, beliefs, feelings, relationship with money. When you look at the part of all that that doesn't feel good, what doesn't feel good about it? Feel free to share this in the comments as well. What doesn't feel good to you about your current experiences, thoughts, feelings, beliefs, results with money? Again, okay, it is 2:22 right now. Just to share some magic with you. Magic. Just to share some magic with you. We want to look at what doesn't feel good so that we can bring to light what we desire to change. So we can bring to light what we desire more of, where we desire transformation, where we desire miracles to come into form. Okay, what doesn't feel good is not personally receiving financial flow with my coaching business. My husband is the breadwinner. I totally get that. I did not know if I was going to talk about some of the things that I was feeling the inspiration to talk about, but I know there's going to be an opportunity for these things to come up in our conversation today. So I want to share this with you, okay? You may look at me, you may look at my coaching business, you may see me online, you may see me in life, and you have this perception of me, right? Did you know that there were literally years in a row, not just 1 year, not just 2 years, but multiple years in a row when I was running my online coaching business and I literally made no money. I made no money for years. I got by on so little for years. I get it. And I can look back at that and I can talk about that now and I can laugh about it because I've done the work to heal the pain and the trauma and the sadness and the scarcity and the fear that experience had created within me. That journey, me being one of the coaches who made no money in her business for multiple years in a row, was one of my greatest growth, learning, and evolution experiences. Going on almost 3 years. Yep, that's where I'm at. Girl, we the same, okay? I was the exact same as you. I get it. I know exactly what it feels like, how not good it can feel when you're not calling in, pulling in, receiving the amount that you desire, the flow of cash that you desire through your coaching business. Because you're worthy, you deserve it. Your work is beautiful enough, it's good enough, you're experienced enough, you're good enough, you're worthy enough. It is possible, okay? And it's not only possible, it's going to happen for you, because if you're here, I know you desire it. And you showing up for yourself, as I said at the beginning of this masterclass, you're going to get everything you need from this experience, and you're going to move forward from this experience, and things are going to change for you. I can guarantee that. Because this training, this masterclass, these coaching experiences with me, they're bigger than me. Okay, this might be my soul's work, this might be my passion to coach, to have these conversations, to help people in this way. But the information that comes through me is so much bigger than me. Okay? This work is not only for me, it's not only for you, it's for all of us. Okay, we're in this journey together. You're going to get exactly what you need here. So I totally get what it feels like to not make money in your business. And just know, let me lock this in for you now. That does not have to be your reality forever. And this doesn't only go for people who are running coaching businesses. This doesn't only go for people who are self-employed. This goes for anybody. Whether you are an employee, whether you are in management, whether you are a supervisor, whether you are a business owner, whether you're an investor, whatever. If you desire more, that is so available for you. Okay? Our current results with money are a reflection of our relationship with money. They're a reflection of our internal experience with money. Okay, and when we change from within, our whole world changes. If you have been in my world, you know this is what I preach, this is what I say, this is what my business is built upon, this is what my work is built upon, is when we change from within, our whole world changes. Okay? I changed my financial results, I changed my financial future, I changed the results in my business when it came to money and getting paid, when I kept working on what was going on within me. Okay, you don't need to blame yourself, you don't need to be hard on yourself. You are good enough, you are worthy enough, you always have been, nothing has changed. You are worthy of money because you are. That is what Amanda Francis says. She is like my favorite money teacher of all time. I love that woman. She's changed my life in so many ways. You are worthy because you are. It doesn't have anything to do with how hard you work. It doesn't have anything to do with how much you create. It doesn't have anything to do with, oh my goodness, how good you are at sales. It doesn't have anything to do with any of that. You learn and you grow and you become better at your craft, and you become better at the little pieces that go into running your business or making more money or getting a raise or whatever it is that you desire. You get better at all of that over time. You will learn exactly what you need to learn over time. Oh, you can barely hear me? Let me just scooch a little closer here. Is that better? Let me know if that's better. Maybe I'll just raise my voice an octave. Maybe. Is that better? Is that loud enough? Let me know if that's loud enough. I'll try to keep speaking loudly for you. Let me just move you a little closer here. Okay. Oh! I'm on very uneven ground here. I think we're good. This should work. Okay. Oh, no, we're gonna tip over if I... Sorry, bear with me. Bear with me, my people, bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep speaking louder. Hopefully we won't have to remind me to keep my voice up from now. Oh, now I lost my spot in my notes. Okay, yes. So, as I was saying, you are worthy because you are. So if you desire a different relationship with, a different experience with, a different reality when it comes to money, you are fully and completely and forever worthy of that, deserving of that, enough to create that. Okay? You are enough. Nothing can change that. However, your self-talk, your beliefs about yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the way you feel about money, the way you look at money, your relationship with money, your relationship with yourself, all of these things can impact your results. And often, for a lot of people, these things impact their results in a way that does not feel good for them, that is out of alignment with what they want. And that is because the thoughts and the feelings and the beliefs, the internal experience with themselves and with money, it doesn't feel the way that they want their life to feel. So again, the way that I have been able to transform my results in life, not only with money, but in every single area, is by changing from within. I do the inner work. I dive deep. I sit with the shit that does not feel good. I look at it. I analyze it. I ask it what it's trying to show me. It is there for a reason. If you are feeling a way that does not feel good, if you are experiencing experiences, anything in your life that does not feel good, It is there to teach you. It is there for your learning. It is there for your growth and your evolution. There are opportunities for you to rise into your fullest potential, your infinite potential, everywhere, every single day, at every moment in time. Okay? The universe did not forget about you. Life did not forget about you. You're not meant to live a mediocre life. No, no, no. If you desire something, you're meant to have that. You're made to have that. You're worthy of having that. You're capable of having that. Including money. As much money as you desire. I was having a conversation with somebody in my DMs, and I hope she watches this replay at some point. You'll know when you watch this replay. But I don't think she's on live right now. We were talking about income goals. And I was like, what's your income goal? Like, if there were no rules and, like, you could have whatever you wanted and, like, anything was possible, how much money would you want to make? And she was like, 10K months. And I'm like, ooh, the elusive 10K months, you know? Anybody who runs an online business or is in, like, the entrepreneurial world or, like, network marketing or anything, I feel like something so common is the 10K months. Like, ooh, we just want to make 10K a month. Ooh, the elusive 10K months, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. If you desire 10K a month, incredible. If that is what your heart and your soul truly wants, truly desires, amazing. Go get it. It's so available for you. It is so available for you. Okay? But then I asked her, are you sure that's what you want? Like, that's all? Like, literally, if anything was possible and everything you could ever want was available to you and there were no limits and, you know, wanting as much as you wanted didn't make you bad or greedy or, like, people wouldn't judge you or any of these things, like, that's all you would want? And I'm like, because my current money goal that I'm working on getting behind, and when I say getting behind, I mean you have to get your energy and your belief systems behind a certain result before that result is going to come into your life. So if you can't get your energy or your belief systems behind making money, doing work that you love in the world, running your own business, whatever, if you can't get your energy and your belief systems behind making $10,000 per month, for me, it's like, if I can't get my energy and belief systems behind making $400,000 per month, that's my goal. That's my current goal that I'm working on getting my energy and belief systems behind, is $400,000 per month. Because how I kind of look at this is a really good way. It's a really fun way to help you, like, start rewiring your beliefs and your thoughts about, like, what is available for you. So think about your current life, okay? And think about your expenses and, like, what needs to be paid for, in your life, okay? So what I did is I, like, made a list of all of the things that, you know, I need to pay for on a day-to-day basis or a monthly basis. And if you go monthly, like, I feel like that's pretty standard for people to think about because most people pay their bills and stuff on a monthly basis. So your rent, your food, your vehicle expenses, car payments, you know, maybe you have childcare, like, whatever else, cell phone bills. Like, I don't know what people pay. I don't pay the regular things that people pay because I don't live a regular life. But but whatever you pay on a monthly basis, like, make a list of those things, okay? And what I did is, there are some things that I don't pay for right now, but that I would like to be paying for. Like, for instance, I live with my boyfriend right now. I don't pay rent. He pays the rent. I pay for all the food and the groceries. So, but I'm like, I would love to pay rent. I'm like, I would love it. I just like would love to drop like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on rent every month. Like that would be fun for me. So I was like, okay, so what do I desire? So there's these necessities that I pay every month, right? And then I'm like, what are the things that I would desire to pay for every month too? Like in my dream reality, you know, in the life that I desire to live, like where everything is available to me and there's more than enough and I have an overflow of cash to just like circulate into the world, what are the things that I desire to be paying for? And I break that down as well, the things that I desire. So I have the necessities, the things that I need to pay for on a month-to-month basis now, and then I have the things that I desire to be paying for. So if you make a list, and then even below that, on top of that, you can start thinking about like your goals, your dreams, the other things that you want, you know, buying a new car, you know, making investments in your personal development, hiring a new coach, going on vacations. Oh my goodness. Like having a vacation fund, things like this. Un momento. I hope we don't tip over again. Okay, my people, I am not perfect and I will never try to be perfect for you, okay? This is my life. Sometimes things tip over and I'm a hot mess and I cry ugly tears almost daily and I'm still successful and rich as fuck. So it gets to be like that, just so you know. You get to make your own rules and do it your own way and it's perfect, okay? So anyways, yes. Start making a list of all of the things that you desire to pay for as well, okay? So yeah, like I said, a new car, a vacation fund, like maybe you and your family want to go on a trip once a month or twice a month. How much money do you desire to have for that? You know, you want to buy a new house, you want to buy a new car, you want to invest in mentorship, like whatever it is. I don't know what people want to buy. What do you want to buy? Like, tell me in the comments, what do you want to buy? I don't know what people want to buy. So yeah, tell me what you want to buy or just put it in your list, right? And tally up, look at, you know, like I said, I would think on the high end of the spectrum for these investments, for these payments and stuff. Like most people probably pay like $1,000 to $2,000 for rent every month. And I'm like, okay, well, I would want a luxury home. So I'm probably going to be looking at like $3,000 to $5,000 a month for rent if I'm paying rent at that point, right? So like I round it up because I don't really play life small. Like I don't do anything really in the realistic or logical way because I recognized a long time ago that life doesn't respond to realism and logic. Life responds to your desire and life responds to your energy and life responds to how you be, who you choose to be. So you don't have to do things the logical way. You don't have to be realistic about the things that you want. If you are somebody who is like me, which I almost guarantee that you are if you're here still, if you are somebody who is anything like me, you don't want mediocre. You don't want regular. You don't want normal. Like you want to go big in your life. You have big dreams. You have big desires. You want to make a big impact and do big, beautiful things, right? So don't play small then. Like actually think about what you desire, you know, not what you think might be possible for you, not what you think might be accessible or available or like you might be able to do by next year or 5 years or 10 years from now. Like stop being logical, stop being realistic because it's actually crushing your desire. And it's crushing your energy and it's crushing your excitement. Because if you're not actually thinking about or are energetically involved with what you want, what you truly want from life, what you truly desire, you're not going to feel the passion and the excitement to get up and go after what you want. You're not going to feel it. If you're settling and you're like, oh yeah, like I'd be happy, like just being able to pay my bills. That's what I want, just to pay my bills. I just want to be able to pay my bills. And it's been like months and months and months and you're still wondering why you can't pay your bills. It's because your true desire isn't just to pay your bills. Your true desire is so much more than that. Your true desire is so much more than that. But you're not allowing yourself to tap into that. You're not allowing yourself to feel into that. You're not allowing yourself to experience what it would be like if you had that right here and now. So many people crush their motivation. They crush their passion. They crush the excitement that they desire to feel as they move toward their desires in life because they're not actually thinking about what they desire. They're trying to be realistic about what they're working toward, or they're being logical about what they want. When really, they want so much more. They want so much more. You want so much more. I know that. So 100K a year is your money goal. Beautiful. Are you sure? Or is it more? 100K a year, if that's what you truly want, if that's what you truly desire, if that's what your soul is truly like, oh my God, 100K a year? Yes! I can't wait to make 100K a year. I'm so excited. If that's what your soul is truly wanting, amazing. But is it more? Do you actually want more? Same here. I want to be able to pay a bill. Just one damn bill. Yes. But you want to be able to pay those bills and so much more. I know it. I know it. You want to be able to pay that one bill and so much more. So much more. And when you allow yourself to think about and feel into what that so much more is, like, that's when you're playing in the infinite. That's when the realm of infinite potential and infinite possibility opens up to you. That's when you start seeing what is truly possible, what is truly available, what is truly accessible for you in this life. When you stop playing small, when you stop thinking about just being able to pay the one bill, and you think about what you actually want, you're going to be so much more excited. You're going to be so much more passionate. You're going to have so much more energy and zest. You know, like I said at the beginning of this masterclass, life is meant to be fun. We're meant to play with life. Life wants to be played with. So does money. We're going to talk about that. Okay, I don't know how long I just went off on a tangent, but do you see, this is what happens. This is why we have notes, because I could go off on tangents for days, for days, for days. A new car, a new house, a family vacation every season, and a new wardrobe. Yes, yes, I love it. I love it. So when you have all of that, think about what more you're going to want. Think about that, right? It's going to be amazing. Okay, rich bitch juice, getting richer as we drink our water. Stay hydrated, my friends. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh my gosh, we only got through the first point so far. We may be here for a while, but it's exciting, and this is powerful, and it's okay. I'm so excited. So, how money went for you in the past has nothing to do with what is available for you in the future. The fact that I went 3+ years in my online business not making any money has nothing to do with what my business is going to generate or what I'm going to create in my life or my business in the future. My results over the last couple of years as I've grown and evolved and things have changed have shown me that my past has absolutely nothing with what gets to happen for me in the future. I know that as truth. This is factual. What has happened in your past when it comes to money, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your income, has absolutely nothing to do with what is available for you in the future. Okay? Your past experiences, your parents' experiences, your grandparents' experiences, the generations and generations of ancestors that struggled and sacrificed and lived with nothing for years and generations and centuries before you came here on earth, that all has nothing to do with what is possible or available for you. Okay? In the spiritual community, there's this weird idea that people come to Earth with karmic debt, and that karmic debt stops them from making money. why are y'all buying into that belief system if you want to make more money? Why are you buying into the belief that there is karmic debt that you need to pay, that you need to suffer for, that you need to sacrifice your desires and your joy and your pleasure and your fulfillment in order to pay off this karmic debt so that you can be provided for and supported financially in the ways that you desire? That doesn't make sense. That does not make any sense. Amen. Yes. What money did for you in the past is not what money will do for you in the future. 100%. Yes. Yes, exactly. Okay, I just need to talk about that karmic debt shit because drop it. Not true. That is not the ultimate truth. And you know how I know that? Tap into how it feels. How does it feel when you tell yourself, I have karmic debt and I have to suffer and sacrifice and I don't get to make money because I owe from my past lives? And I owe for the bad things that my ancestors did. And I owe and I don't get to be happy or fulfilled or have money. No, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. That's how we know it's not the ultimate truth. If it doesn't feel good for you, it is not your truth. That is not a belief that you have to live by. That is not a way of thinking that you have to conduct your life with. If it doesn't feel good, it's not for you. Oh, Cora says hi. Cora says hi. She's here on my lap. Oh, let me just show her to you because she's so cute. You think Cora is worried about karmic debt? No, she's living in the present. She's just worried about what she wants. Bones, and food, and love, and time to play. Right? She experiences abundance so often because her mind isn't focused on the past. Right? She's present. We need to learn from Cora. Oh, I got slobber on my face. So, what has happened in the past has nothing to do with what's available for you in the future. Okay? I promise you that. That is something I can promise you. Again, you're worthy because you are. Right? It has nothing to do with your productivity levels. It has nothing to do with how hard you work. It has nothing to do with how much you are able to create. It has nothing to do with how much you suffer. It has nothing to do with how much you sacrifice. It has nothing to do with how much you give up. Giving up more, suffering more, sacrificing more, working harder, like putting more of your time and your energy and like investing your livelihood into things that you don't love just to make more money doesn't guarantee you more money. There's this crooked idea in our world that, and it's all tied to hustle culture, that the harder you work, the better results you're going to produce, or the more money you'll make, or the more successful you'll be. And then we wonder why so many people are unhappy and unfulfilled and burnt out and sick and suffering and full of dis-ease. It's because so many people bought into the belief system that they have to do things that don't light them up just to get by. And these people don't want to just get by. These people truly want to be living their dreams, but nobody has ever taught them that that is possible or that that's available or that that's an option for them. And hustle culture perpetuates this pain and this suffering in the lives of so many people because they think, oh, if I just work harder, oh, if I just sacrifice more, oh, if I just put more time in, No, my dear, no. If only you would follow your soul. If only you would do what you truly love. If only you would follow your desire. The doors would open up for you So many things would open up for you. I have to jump off and get dinner ready. I'll have to watch the replay. This is great so far. Thank you for showing up in service like this. Thank you for being here. You're welcome to keep listening while you make dinner, even if you can't watch or interact. But by all means, if you need to jump off, for sure. I'll catch you on the replay, okay? Mwah. Yeah. So you don't need to suffer more. You don't need to sacrifice more. You don't need to work harder. You're already enough. You're worthy because you are. Okay? There are people who are worthy of money who don't work at all. They're still worthy of money. They're still deserving of money. Okay? Your ability and availability to receive, your worthiness to receive money, your worthiness to have money, to hold money, to keep money, to stack money, has nothing to do with how hard you work. No. And that is the perception that we need to shift. That is a major perception we need to shift. It has nothing to do with how hard you work. It's how worthy you feel and how deserving you feel. Most people won't allow themselves to receive money until they feel like they've worked hard enough, until they feel like they've done enough, until they feel like they've suffered enough, until they feel like they've sacrificed enough. What if the sacrifice was never required? What if the struggle was never required? What if working harder doing shit that you hate was never required? Then what? Well, you'd be worthy because you are. And you are worthy because you are. And nothing can change that. No amount of hard work can change that. No amount of suffering or sacrifice can change that. Yes, we do have to contribute. In our society is built in a way where you often have to contribute in some way to make money, to receive money consistently, right? Like have an income. But you need to know that your ability and your like the potential to make money and receive money and have more money is not capped to your income. There are infinite other possibilities in the universe for you to receive money. Somebody could walk up to you on the street and hand you a check for 20 grand, 100 grand, $1 million. You know, like a billionaire could just be like, you're an incredible mother. I saw you struggling with your kids in the grocery store, and I had this spark within me. You just inspired me, and I saw, you know, that you really have a good heart, and I wanted to give you this gift. I know it doesn't make sense. I know nobody would ever expect this. I know this might be hard to receive, but here's $1 million. I hope this helps you in some way. And even if that billionaire who was going to give you $1 million did that from the most heart-centered, honest, loving space, so many people would go, oh God, no, there's no way I can take that. There's no way I can receive that. I did nothing to deserve that. I'm not worthy. Dude, that billionaire is literally just giving you this gift. That $1 million is nothing to him. Like, he's got like, or she, let's go with she. Let's go with a she. She's got like billions and billions and billions of dollars, like hundreds and thousands of billions of dollars, okay? And she's just like, you inspired me. You're incredible. I just wanted to give you $1 million and take some of your pain and suffering and sacrifice away. And so many people will be like, I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, there's no way I can take this, I am not worthy of thee. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Is so many people don't feel worthy unless they have suffered, sacrificed, or worked hard enough to believe that they are worthy of receiving something. So the most kind-hearted, open-hearted, loving, generous person could walk into your life in an instant, out of nowhere, and try to gift you something that would change your life forever. Would you be willing to receive it? Have you done the inner work where you would be willing to feel worthy of that? Would you be open to feeling deserving of receiving a gift for no reason, receiving money for no reason, other than it was just one of the infinite possibilities that became manifest in your life? Would you be open and willing to receiving that? Or would you be one of the people who would say, I can't take that, I am not worthy, I do not deserve it, I did nothing to deserve that? No, actually, like, you're worthy and deserving of it just because you're here and you're you. There was, like, no set of steps or, like, milestones or amount of hard work that you needed to do to be worthy. You were just worthy because you were born, you're here, you exist, and you are you, and that's enough. You're worthy because you are. So I hope that this shifts something within your mind and your heart. I hope this shifts something within your mind and your heart and allows you to open up to some of the infinite possibilities that could manifest out of nowhere in your life. Bring on all the money. Yes. Stack the cash you desire. Yes. So, most people don't allow themselves to receive more until they feel like they've sacrificed or worked hard enough to receive it. Drop that paradigm, my friends. Let it go. Drop that belief system. You're worthy because you are. It has nothing to do with your hard work. It has nothing to do with how much you contribute. It has nothing to do with how many people you help. No. No. You're worthy because you are. Money can come from anywhere. It's an infinite source of supply. It literally flows and circulates everywhere at all points in time. There's money everywhere. You're worthy of it too. Start believing that and watch how your life changes. The next thing, stop taking money so seriously. Okay? We gotta stop taking money so seriously because it's crushing your desire, it's crushing your soul, and you're hating money because you're hating the process because you hate not having fun. Or you hate it when you're not having fun. So if you have made money this thing that is difficult and scary and hard and not fun, and you have to be so serious about it, and you have to be logical, and you have to be realistic, and blah, 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 it's crushing your soul to do it that way. A beauty. I hope there's a replay. Of course there's a replay, lifetime replay, but we're like kind of just getting started because I've been going on these beautiful, incredible, powerful tangents, so you're here just in time. Don't worry, and you can go back to watch what came before this. But you came at a perfect time because we're talking about not taking money so seriously. Because taking money so seriously is crushing your soul. It's crushing your soul. Okay? The fact that you believe and think and feel that you're not allowed to have fun with your money, it's soul crushing. And it makes you actually not want to make more money because you have this belief and this paradigm within you that if you made more money, you still wouldn't be able to have fun with it because you're supposed to be serious about it, and you're supposed to be realistic about it, and you're supposed to be logical because our parents taught us that we have to be smart and responsible and all of these things with money. Which, okay, if you desire to be smart and responsible and realistic with money, I just hate the word realistic. I can't be realistic with anything. I'm totally not realistic or logical about anything. But if you want to be smart and responsible with money, you absolutely can be smart and responsible with money and still have a lot of fucking fun with it. You can still have so much fun with money and do things in a way where you are beautifully supported and do things in a way where there's no risk to lose it all. And like, but I want to talk about why it's so important to have fun with money. Oh, cool. LOL, I take money so seriously, so much victimhood about it. Totally get it. Totally get it. I spend most of my life in that space, taking money so seriously, because I believed that if I wasn't serious about it, I would be reckless with it. And if I was reckless with it, I would lose it all. And that was actually a cycle that played out in my life. Those beliefs came to fruition. I had a really great paying job when I first got out of high school, working on the pipelines as a land surveyor, and I made so much money so fast. And I literally went out and like within a month after going on breakup, and which means like basically after winter in the prairies in Canada, the ground starts getting really soft when it starts warming up, so it's called breakup, and basically like pipelines and stuff shut down for a period of time. So breakup came and it was spring break, and I went to Mexico for a few weeks, and like I spent all my money, guys. Every penny that I earned, I spent. I was so reckless, I was so irresponsible, I didn't save anything, I didn't put any away. And that created so much fear within me. Because I had it all, for a moment I had it all, and then I was irresponsible, I was not smart with it, and I lost it all. So all of those things that my parents and my grandparents and the people around me growing up taught me. Don't have debt, because debt is bad and debt is scary. And make sure you're smart with your money. Make sure you're saving, because if you're not saving or if you're not smart with money, you're going to lose it all. And then you're going to be homeless and you're going to die. And like all of these different beliefs, you know, I don't even need to go into them. We'll go into them deeper later. But those were on repeat so much in my mind. That's exactly what I created in my reality. That's exactly what I created in my reality. So these victimhood thoughts, these scarcity thoughts, these beliefs and these stories that have been on repeat in our mind about money, we need to start shifting these, and especially if they're not fun beliefs. Especially if they're thoughts and feelings and beliefs and paradigms and, you know, ways of being and experiences with money that don't feel good. If they're not fun, fuck it. Let it go. It's not for you. If it's not fun, if it doesn't feel expansive, if it doesn't feel exciting, it is not for you. There is another way. I thought money made me feel safe, but no, something else bothers me when I worry about money. I thought money would make me feel safe, but no, something else bothers me when I worry about money. I thought money makes me feel safe. So, yeah, money can create a sense of safety and security, but the feeling of being safe and secure actually comes from within you. So if you have a story or a belief system or a paradigm within you that you are not safe or you are not secure, no amount of money is going to make you feel safe and secure, right? That's why I say at the beginning of this masterclass, when you go back and watch the replay, when we change from within, our whole world changes. When we change from within, our whole world changes. So when we do the inner work and we shift those thoughts and those beliefs and those feelings, our experience with money will change. So when we create that sense of safety, when we create that sense of security within ourselves and within our lives, apart from the money, then the money just gets to add to that. Because money isn't necessarily a provider of these things, it's an amplifier of what's already going on within us. So whatever we're experiencing internally, money is going to amplify that. It's going to make that stronger. So if we're experiencing scarcity, if we're experiencing fear, if we worry a lot in our lives, money is just going to amplify that. if we don't feel safe, if we don't feel secure. Money is just going to amplify that. Okay? Oh my God, yes, I do that out of fear of not having. Lack manifests. 100%. Yeah. So if you have this fear that you won't have enough, if you have this lack feeling in your body every day, throughout the day, throughout your life, money, whether you have money or you don't have money, it's just going to amplify that. The more money you have, you're still going to feel lack. The less money you have, you're still going to feel lack. But when you dive in and you start shifting those feelings within you, that's when everything starts to change. Your results in life and your manifestations and your creations and the experiences that you attract, they won't be aligned with lack and scarcity and fear and worry and doubt, because your internal being, who you are, who you show up as, who you believe you are, what you believe and what you think, what you feel, is also not aligned with worry, doubt, fear, lack, scarcity. Okay, when you change from within, your whole world changes. Okay? I used to take it so seriously and my savings was never growing. As soon as I let go of all my money fears, my savings started growing and growing. Exactly. Yeah, it's the inner work, right? It's still an everyday process because my limiting beliefs so sometimes still pop up, but I'm learning to let that shit go. 100%. I love that you put that face at the end. I'm learning to let that shit go because it gets to be fun, right? And yes, we're never done learning. It's always going to be an everyday process because money is like ever expanding. So no matter what level of money you're at, no matter what level you're at with your finances, there's always going to be a new level, okay? As you get one of your desires, there's going to be another desire. There's going to be a next level desire. So the growth doesn't stop. You just expand into different levels. Your edges just get wider. The more that you push out of your comfort zone, the more that you push your edges, just the bigger and bigger you expand. And we are meant to expand infinitely. You can't see my arms, but they are way out. We're meant to expand infinitely. Infinitely. There's no limit to what we get to experience. And that's why I say, don't be logical about what you want when it comes to money. Don't listen to the people that tell you that you have to be realistic. Like, don't listen to the people that tell you that you have to play it safe. You don't have to play it safe. If you're here and you're somebody who's in my world, you want to go big in your life. So allow yourself to think about what you truly want. You know, I gave the example earlier of like, okay, somebody desires 10K. Is that actually what you want? You know, if anything was actually available for you and you could do and create and have it all, what would you actually want? What would you actually want? Right? And then I explained the level that I'm working on getting my beliefs and my energy behind right now is $400,000 months. You know, for most people, there's no logical or realistic reason why they would need to make $400,000 per month. But I don't have logical or realistic dreams or desires because I'm not a logical or realistic person, and I don't want a logical or realistic or normal life. You know, I don't want to make a logical or realistic or normal impact. Right? I want to go bigger. So I have to be willing to expand my belief of what is possible and available for me. And once I get to that $400,000 a month, I'm just going to want more. I know that because I'm ever expanding. I'm committed to continuous growth and evolution over a lifetime. So that growth and that expansion and the pushing those edges and the going bigger, it doesn't stop. The learning doesn't stop. The growth doesn't stop. For example, if I feel desperate about money when I get it, I don't feel any more grateful or secure. 100%. 100%. So what would happen if you practiced, you know, getting your heart and your soul and your beingness, you know, your state of being, into a state of gratitude and security apart from the money? What if you felt grateful and secure no matter what was happening around you? Because that gratitude and security doesn't actually come from anything in our material physical world. That gratitude and that security comes from within us, our truth, the truth of our beingness, who we really are, which is infinite potential in human form. It's energy. It's the energetic potency of the universe. You know? God. Spirit, source, whatever you believe in. Which is infinite and abundant and never lacking. Right? So if you can cultivate and tap into those feelings of gratitude and security apart from money, when you attract money, you'll feel grateful and secure already, and the money will just be able to amplify those feelings of gratitude and security. Hey, Chelsea. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, again, we went off on a major tangent there. Let's see where we're at with our notes. So yes, stop taking money so seriously because it's crushing your soul and it's taking you out of the energy of your desire, and you're not actually tapped into what you want when you're taking money so seriously, so that's why you're not getting what you want. Like I said, when we're just focused on being able to pay the bills, that's not what we actually want. We want so much more than just being able to pay the bills. We want so much more than that. So why aren't we attracting enough money to pay the bills? Well, because we don't actually want to pay the bills. We want so much more than that, but we're not letting ourselves tap into the desire of that. So we just stay comfortable and small because we know we want more, but we're not allowing ourselves to expand into that. Right? Does that make sense? This sounds lovely. I think my biggest thing is not trusting myself or feeling secure in my body. In my body. This sounds lovely. I think my biggest thing is not trusting myself or feeling secure in my body. Yeah, so anything that we're feeling within us, it's just going to be expressed and amplified, and similar results will manifest in all areas of our life. So if we're experiencing something some way with money, it's probably going to show up some way the same in our relationships. If we're experiencing something some way with our relationship with ourselves, it's absolutely going to show up in our relationship with money. Right? So I would recommend that you work on, cultivating those feelings of love and trust and security within yourself and within your body, regardless of what your current results are, regardless of what your current experience is, regardless of what your current circumstances are. That trust and that security, it's just a decision. It's just a decision. You don't need to change. You don't need to transform. You don't need to be anything other than what you are and who you are right here and now to trust yourself and feel secure. You're worthy of that self-love, that self-trust, that security in your heart, in your soul, in your body, in your life, in your relationship with money, in your relationships. You're worthy of that now. You just have to choose that. You just have to choose that you're ready for that you're willing to change from within so that you can experience that. There's nothing that's holding you back other than the belief that something is holding you back. You get to be exactly as you are, exactly who you are right here and now, and trust yourself and feel secure. My wildest desire is 100K. OMG, I'd cry. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so if that's your wildest desire and you'd cry and you'd be so excited and so happy, I'm so excited for you to have that. I'm so excited for you to create that. Don't take the process to getting there so seriously. Coming back to what we're talking about. Have fun with it. What would happen if you had fun with the process of making 100K? Whether it's 100K a year, 100K a month, 100K in a quarter, 100K in a day, 100K in an hour, 100K pay in full client, whatever it is that you desire. 100K cash, 100K gift. Someone could walk up to you at the grocery store and be like, here's 100K. You're an amazing human being. I just felt your energy and you deserve this gift. You're amazing at life. But like I said, would you be willing to receive that? Would you be willing and able to say, I'm worthy, I'm deserving, I'm ready, thank you. I'm so grateful. Of course I will receive this gift. Or would you say, there's nothing I did to deserve this. There's no way I can take that. No, I can't receive that from you. There's not much of a difference of receiving a gift like that from an actual human being and receiving it from life. It's the same energetic transaction. So you've got to get behind those feelings of feeling worthy and deserving now. Like I said, have fun with it. Like, if making 100K could be the most fun thing in the world, how would it happen for you? How would it happen for you? I like using the idea or the example of somebody coming up to you at a grocery store and just handing you a check, because that sounds fun as fuck for me. Like, if somebody just walked up to me at the grocery store and handed me like $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, I'd be like, I would laugh, I would cry, I'd probably be so excited. Like, it would just be crazy, right? It would be so much fun. I'd say I probably can't connect to my spirituality to earn it enough. That's the thing, is it has nothing to do with how hard you work. It has nothing to do with how much you've done. It has nothing to do with your connection to your spirituality. Your connection to your spirituality is the essence of who you are naturally. That's not something that you need to try or force or control or work toward or grow into or transform into. Like, that's the essence of who you are at your core. You just forgot that. So there's nothing that you need to do to earn it. There's nothing that you need to do to become worthy of it. There's nothing that you need to do to be enough for it. You're worthy because you are. You deserve it because you exist. You're enough because you're here on earth and you're a human and you have a consciousness, and that's all that really matters. You know, that growth and that evolution into the version of yourself that you desire to be, into those levels of depth and connection that you desire to experience, that will happen over time. But that's completely separate from your worth and your ability and your enoughness to have money. Does that make sense? So a really great analogy when it comes to not taking money so seriously is treat money like your lover. Like the love of your life. Treat money like the love of your life, or like the best friend you could ever imagine. The best friend you could ever imagine. If money were your best friend, if money were the love of your life, the love of your life, would you really have such a problem trusting it? If it were the best friend you could ever have, if it were the absolute love of your life, would you really worry so much about it? Would you really doubt it so much? Would you really ignore it? Would you really just not care about it? Would you be so scared of it? Would you like expect that it wouldn't show up for you, and expect that there would never be enough of it, and expect that it wouldn't be there to support you in the ways that you need or even desire? Like, if it were truly your lover or your best friend, would you expect those things? It's so silly. It's so silly. Because people are like, I want a different experience with money. And they're like, but I don't trust money, and I don't feel secure with money, and money is never showing up for me, and there's never enough, and money's never here to support me, and my feelings are always hurt by money. I get it. I've been there, but I had to shift that. Because I realized that I wanted money to be my best friend. And I'm like, I would never treat my best friend like that. I would never treat my lover like that. I would never think those things, believe those things, feel those things, act that way to my best friend or my lover. So why am I doing that with my money? Why? Why am I not trusting? Why am I worrying so much? Why am I so fearful? Why do I always expect that it'll never be there? Why do I always expect that it'll never be here to support me? Why? What would happen if you started trusting money like you trust the love of your life? Like you trust the best friend you could ever imagine? What would happen if you started trusting money like that? What would happen if you started loving money like that? What would happen if you started having fun with money like you desire to have fun with the love of your life and your best friend ever? What would happen if you appreciated money like you appreciate the best friend you could ever ask for? Like you appreciate the love of your life? What would happen if you had gratitude for money like your best friend or the love of your life? What would happen if you celebrated money? Okay, I knew this was going to come up. Somebody said, I don't know that I trust humans either. And I knew this was going to come up. So I'm not asking about the current humans that you've allowed or into your life or experienced in your life, or, you know, we're blessed to just have dropped into your journey. I mean the absolute love of your life. Like the most aligned, perfect human for you that you could ever imagine. I mean the best friend you could ever ask for, if it were a perfect world and you got the perfect friend that you could ever ask for. And I want you to know those types of relationships are available for you as well. But this isn't a masterclass about relationships. It's about relationship with money. So we're going to stay on the topic of money. But, okay, what would happen if you played with money the way that you desire to play with your lover, play with your best friend? If you started trusting and loving and having fun with and appreciating and showing gratitude to and celebrating and playing with money, more money would be attracted to you, because money wants to be loved. Money wants to be appreciated. Money wants to be played with. Money wants to be used and circulated and had fun with. Money wants to be, like, just experienced with so much gratitude. When you go to the grocery store and you swipe your card, or you give cash for your purchase at the grocery store, do you give it with the energy of, oh no, I'm gonna have less money after this? Or do you walk into the grocery store and every single thing that you pick out, you're so excited and you're like, I'm getting mangoes and grapes and apples and organic eggs and organic avocados, and I'm buying rainbows, and like, I don't know, whatever you buy, right? Like, are you buying with gratitude? Are you picking out everything as if it's like the most important investment that you'll ever make in yourself in your life? Are you choosing the things that you're purchasing with gratitude? Or are you choosing them out of necessity? Are you buying out of desire and gratitude? Or are you buying out of necessity and lack? Because this is your relationship with money. This is reflecting your relationship with money. If you can just choose, just be more conscious to go into every purchase with gratitude. One of my favorite mentors, Melanie Ann Lair, she teaches what she did when she taught this money analogy. Her and her husband, they have their cards, and they got these smiley face stickers, and they put them on their cards to remind them every time that they made a purchase, to make that purchase out of gratitude and with joy and just deep appreciation. And that was how they practiced getting into the habit of buying and spending and going in and choosing what they were going to purchase from a state of gratitude. And she said that was how everything started to change for them, was when they started buying with gratitude and appreciation and love and joy and fun. You know, I've been to the grocery store so many times when I just go through the aisles and pick out what I need and I leave and I don't smile once. But I have also gone to the grocery store when I'm choosing the things that I really desire, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to eat that later. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm so happy to provide for myself by buying these things, and I'm so excited. And, you know, I'm smiling at people, and like, I basically make energetic love to the person at the cash register because I'm just so grateful that they're scanning all of these things through that I get to bring home and now have in my life. And it's so exciting. It's so exciting because I choose for it to be. I choose to have fun. I choose to do it in gratitude. I'm conscious and aware of my relationship with my experience of buying things. And it changes the way that money flows into my life, because every time that we buy or spend or circulate our money from a place of alignment, from a place of gratitude, from a place of fun and pleasure and play and appreciation, the money is magnetized back to that energy. As I said, money wants to feel like it is your best friend and your lover. It wants to be loved and trusted and appreciated. It wants to support you. It wants to be used in gratitude. It wants to spend time with you. It wants to have fun with you. It wants to experience beautiful things with you. But you have to facilitate that relationship with it. So that is your inner work, is to start having more fun with money, to stop taking that shit so seriously. Stop taking money so seriously. Have fun. Treat it like your best friend or your lover. Right? Appreciation, gratitude, celebrations, play. Okay, if you're on here right now, I want to give you the opportunity to drop a common money belief that you have. You know, a money belief or a thought about money or a feeling about money that comes up in your life. This can be about money, about debt, saving, spending, having money, keeping money. Drop it in the comments here. I want to help you debunk it before we move on to the next thing. The most fun way of earning 100K, winning a contest, just receiving it, to be honest. I don't know what would be most fun. Maybe in a vacation, just receiving it in a way that pleases all my senses. 100%. So do you see how what you really want there, it's not about the money. It's not about just having the money. It's about the freedom and the experiences that the money allows you to tap into. Right? So yeah, earning 100K. It could come through a contest. Somebody could literally walk up to you and give you 100K. You could sign a 100K deal overnight doing work that you love. Yeah, you could get sent on a 100K vacation, whatever. There are so many ways that you could receive 100K in a way that pleases all of your senses. Okay, so the belief here is I have to work hard to get money. I have to become worthy of it. Okay. So again, we talked about this. When you go back and watch the first part of the replay here, we dive deep into this. But the hard work has nothing to do with it. You're worthy because you are. It has nothing to do with your productivity levels, how hard you work, how much you suffer or sacrifice. It has nothing to do with karmic debt. There's no amount that you have to pay off or work toward or do or create or contribute in order to be worthy of having money. There are people in the world who don't work a day in their lives and have billions of dollars. That's proof that hard work has nothing to do with how much money we get to have or how much money we're worthy of having. And a lot of people from a lack or scarcity mindset might say, well, that person who has that money but didn't work for it isn't worthy of it. No, they are worthy of it because they have it. They're worthy of it because they are. It has nothing to do with how hard they work, how much they did, how much they sacrificed, how much they suffered, how productive they were. We're worthy of money because we are. Money is an infinite source of supply. That's the thing that is jaded about our culture and our society and the way that the world works, is people feel that they need to hustle and sacrifice and work harder and do more in order to be worthy of money. And that is not true. That is a false construct. Think about how it feels. This is what I'm always going to bring you back to, is how does it feel to believe that? How does it feel to believe that you always have to work harder to get money? How does it feel to believe that you have to become worthy of money? That you have to grow, or you have to evolve, or you have to work to a point where you're finally magically worthy of money. Like there's some energetic mark that is just floating in the air, and you have to rise up to it. And if you don't rise up to it, then you're not worthy of money. You don't get money. You don't get to provide for yourself. You don't get to live the life you love. You don't get to have things that you want. That's so wrong. And I don't typically identify things as right or wrong, good or bad. But it's wrong. It's flat out wrong. It doesn't feel good. It's not right for you. Doesn't feel good. It's not a belief you have to live by. Doesn't feel good. It's not the way life has to work for you. I feel lack about money. I don't feel like I can open to receiving it. That's just a belief system. That's just a thought. It's just a thought. It's just a belief. It's just a feeling. Our thoughts and our beliefs and our feelings change every day. You can change those ones too. In an instant. With practice. Just decide right here and now to start feeling grateful for money. You know, maybe for the money that you've had in the past. Maybe for the money that you have now, even if there's just a little bit. For the money that's coming. For the money that you desire. If you don't feel like you can open to receive it, just choose otherwise. You don't have to think that. You don't have to believe that. You don't have to feel that. You know, any trauma or pain or suffering or sacrifice or anything that's made you feel like you can't open to receiving money, you can heal that. You can transmute that. You can shift that. You can change that. Okay? So on the other side of lack about money, there's gratitude and abundance and joy and prosperity. We're getting some interesting lighting here, but we're going to go with it. So on the other side of being close to receiving money is being fully open to receiving money. Do a little booby shake. Fully open, heart open, soul open, mind open. I'm open to all of the infinite ways that money could come into my world, come into my life, come into my journey, come into my bank account, bless me, support me, provide for me, add to my life, add to my experience, amplify my desire, amplify my joy, amplify my pleasure. You can be open to that too. Okay? So I want to talk about, let's move on. I'm going to just shift just a tiny bit here. Oh, maybe that helped a tiny bit. No, I don't know. Anyways, we're okay. No, we're not okay. Excuse me. I'm just going to try to shift a little bit more here. Just a tad. No, that doesn't really help either. Oh, I see a shadow. Bear with me. You guys are so patient. I love you. Okay. No. I'm just a bad height for where the sun is at right now. But that's okay. We'll bear with it. It's just like really hot in the sun. I may start like sweating profusely, so don't judge me. Just know I'm human and I am not here to be perfect for you. I'm here to get you these activations and transmissions so that you can start stacking the cash you desire in your life. Okay? Shift your relationship with money, redefine your relationship with money, and stack the cash you desire. That's what we're here for. Not to be perfect. FYI. I'm a human, and it's like 35 degrees. Okay, anyways. So I want to talk about and teach you exactly how to shift and recreate your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, and your relationship with money. Okay? So I want to ask you, what do you want? This is what you got to identify if you want to shift, recreate your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and relationship with money, and therefore your results and your experience with money in your life, okay? You got to know what you want. And like I said, not what you think you want, what you actually want. So as I talked about in the beginning of this masterclass, not the, I want to be able to pay the bill. I know you want to be able to pay the bill, but what do you actually want? You know, that's why if somebody says, I want 10K a month, I'm like, really? That's all? What do you actually want? If you could have anything. At the beginning of this masterclass, if you're just jumping on now, I laid out exactly how to identify like what your next level desire was. I want you to go back and watch that. Happy, happy, happy 100K months. Yes. Yeah, so if 100K feels expansive and exciting and like, I'm so excited to make 100K in a month. Like, I can't wait. It's gonna be so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so grateful, and I'm so grateful that I desire that and that I'm gonna expand into that and that this is coming because like, can you feel the excitement in my voice? Like, oh my gosh, just infinite possibilities and opportunities are going to open up to me and all of the beautiful things and la 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 la. That's what it feels like when you're actually tapped into your desire. Okay? So if it doesn't feel like that, when I ask you what you want and you tell me the thing that you want, you gotta go bigger. And a lover that feels amazing, and I'm feeling amazing. He's hot, I've lost 60 pounds, I feel beautiful, my relationship with food is healed. Yes! Yes, amazing. Yes, 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 yes. How fun does it feel? How good does it feel? How amazing does it feel to tap into that desire? To feel amazing, and you feel amazing, and he's hot and he gets you bothered, and you're like, ooh, it's like juicy and delicious and exciting, and when you think about it and talk about it, your cheeks hurt because you're smiling so hard. My cheeks literally hurt right now. Okay, yes, yes, that is your desire. So think about what you really want. How would it feel to have that? How would it feel to have that? Love it. Love it. Yes. You feel amazing. You feel amazing. He's hot. So you're hot and bothered, and it's delicious and it's juicy and it's exciting. And you know that there's always like more blessings on the other side of each moment. And you're always looking forward, but you're also grounded in the present moment because you're so grateful and you're so happy and you're so fulfilled and you're so excited. How would it feel? How would it feel for you to have the things that you want? What would you be thinking? You know, for me, when I make my first 400K month, I'm going to be like, holy fuck, it happened. Holy fuck. You know, my first $1 million month, I'm going to be like, oh shit, it happened. I'm going to be like, I'm a boss. I can do anything. I have the whole world at my fingertips. Anything is available for me. I am incredible. I am amazing. I am powerful. I am infinite. I get to be and do and have it all, and I showed that to myself. I'm a walking embodiment of infinite potential, and I show everybody what is possible, and life is amazing, and I'm so excited, and you know, I think, oh my fucking god, I did it. Exactly. Oh my fucking god, I did it. I did it. It happened. You know, when I meditate in this, or think about this, or journal on this, how would it feel? What would I be thinking? What would I be feeling? What would I be saying? Almost every single time I cry. I cry. Because I'm activating a new level of awareness, of energy and emotion that is available for me. Almost every time I cry. And those tears, I just see my feelings of unworthiness just falling out of my face and leaving forever. You know? So think about, feel into, write about it if that resonates for you. What do you want? What would it feel to have the things that you want? What would you be thinking? What would you be saying? How would you be showing up in your life? I'd feel calm and peace and love in my body. I'd cry. The desire itself cracks me open. Yes. Yes, I love it. I love it. So yes, exactly. How would you be showing up in your life? Thinking these things, feeling these things, believing these things, having these things, right? When all these results are yours, when the life you want is yours, when the money you desire is yours, when you have it, when it happens, how will you be showing up in your life? With trust, with faith, with joy, with pleasure, with passion, with zest, with excitement, gratitude. Maybe I said that already, but triple on the gratitude. Triple on the gratitude. Right? How would it feel to get paid daily? What would you be doing if you were getting paid daily? If you were earning while you sleep, if money was just flowing in while you're sleeping, if your clients or customers or money blessings were just being magnetized to you with ease, right? If you were stacking the cash money, multiple six figures in all your accounts, overflowing accounts, overflow in your investments, overflow, always more than you know what to do with. Complete financial freedom. What would your life be like? What would you be doing? How would you be showing up? How would you feel? What would you be thinking? What would you be believing about yourself, about life, about money, about what's available for you? Right? If there was so much more than enough, if you were able to pay off your debt in full, or maybe not even pay off your debt in full, but just pay for anything that you wanted in full because the money was there. If you could just pay cash for literally anything you wanted because you just had the money. Literally, there are people in this world who have enough money, they can just, anything they want to buy, they can just go and just pay cash. Just swipe the card, or, you know, maybe the purchase doesn't fit on only one card, so they need to pull out like 3 of their Amexes and just be like, beep, beep, beep. I'm pretty sure Amexes don't have a limit, so maybe they probably only need one, but I don't know because I don't have one yet, but I will. Anyways, you get the vibe of this? Do you get the vibe of this? Paying taxes in full. Being able to give back and contribute to organizations, to things, to communities, to, you know, what are they called? Organizations and like, you know, the organizations that do good things in the world that you want to like donate your money to. I think they're just called organizations. Does somebody else have a different word for this? You know, you want to donate, you want to give back, and let's say you can just go and, you know, maybe you have a family member and they want to go to school, or they have a health problem, or they just don't have the money to invest in something that they love, right? Or there's people in the world who are suffering and you want to solve a problem for them, and your money can do that. And you just want to be able to go and just circulate your money where you desire to, when you desire to, anytime you desire to. Just because it's there, and because it's yours, and because you get to follow your desire completely. Because you are not limited by money. The world is at your fingertips. I'd be grounded, disciplined in what is required to support me. I'd be smiling a lot. I'd be cracked open with a soft stomach. I'd be showing up with excitement and passion. Exactly. So feel into that. Keep feeling into that. As often as you can remember, as often as you can remind yourself. Feel that groundedness. Feel that discipline. Feel that smiling. Crack open your heart, right? Show up with excitement and passion. Allow yourself to live in that space now, because the world, money, life, doesn't know the difference between the past, the present, and the future. Money doesn't respond to what happened in the past. Money does not respond to what's happening in the present. Money does not respond to what's happening in the future. Money responds to your energy. Money is responding to how you are being, who you are choosing to be right here and now. So be grounded now. Feel disciplined enough now. Feel worthy enough now. Smile now. Appreciate your money now. You know, think about all the ways that you desire to give back now. Crack open your heart now. Right? Be excited and passionate now. If you're going to cry when you have money, cry now. Cry about it. Get so excited and cry. Cry happy tears. Happy, ugly tears. For all of the things that are available to you. Cry happy tears for all of the money that you're going to send to sick kids. You'd send money to sick kids. You'd buy your family homes. Cry happy tears, happy ugly tears for all the family homes that you're going to buy. Cry happy tears for how wide open your heart is going to be. And how wide open it's becoming right here and now. How wide open you're allowing it to be right here and now. Cry happy tears for how able and willing and receptive you're allowing yourself to be to money now. Now. Feel that now. Because it's available now. Again, money isn't responding to what you're doing. It's not responding to how hard you're working. It's not responding to how much you suffer or sacrifice. It's responding to your energy. It's responding to who you're being. And who your being is on the inside has nothing to do with what you're doing. It's who you're being, how you're feeling, what you're thinking. Okay? So, yeah. It's your job. Your job and your only job is to choose how you desire for money to work for you in the future. And now, how you desire for money to work for you now. Okay, your job is to choose how you believe money gets to work for you now. Your job is to choose how willing you are to let money into your life now. Your job is to choose. This is a decision that you get to make at any point in time, especially now. The best time is now, because we could all die 5 seconds from now, and this would be the last thing that you heard. I hope that you would feel worthy of money. I'm just saying, tomorrow's not guaranteed. We're never guaranteed time. We're never guaranteed the future. All we really have is now. Make the most of it. Choose what you desire now. Live the life you desire now. Don't wait. Stop thinking you're not worthy. Stop thinking you're not ready. Stop thinking you haven't worked hard enough, and let yourself receive what you want now. 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 Just open your heart. Just be like, I'm worthy. I deserve it. I've suffered enough. It was never about how hard you suffered, but I know a lot of us have suffered hard enough. We've sacrificed enough. We've felt the pain enough. We've experienced what we don't want when it comes to money enough. And now we want different. We desire different. We desire more. We desire what we desire unapologetically, and we're not going to let anything stop us from creating that now. Now is the time. There's nothing holding you back. You just have to choose how you desire, how you believe, and how you are willing to let money work for you from now on. So, how in the world do I get behind the money that I desire? How do I get my beliefs and my energy and everything behind the financial abundance, the money, the cash, the stacks that I desire? I'm going to tell you exactly how to get behind your next levels of financial abundance and to call in and stack the cash you desire. Okay? Again, this comes down to deciding how money gets to work for you. You decide how money gets to work for you. Simple as that. How do you get behind your next levels of money and financial abundance and prosperity and wealth? You decide how money gets to work for you. How do you want it to work for you? How do you want it to be? Do you want it to be hard? Do you want to have to suffer a lot? Do you want to have to sacrifice a lot? Do you want to have to work harder? Do you want to have to contribute more? Do you want to blah, 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 blah? Or do you want it to be easy and effortless and natural and just an extension of who you are? How do you want it to be? I know for me, I want it to be easy as fuck. I want the cash to roll in just as an extension of me being me. Me speaking my truth. Being unapologetically me. You know, the more that I be me, the more money I make. That's how I choose for it to be. The more that I speak my truth, the more money I make. The more that I do work I love, the more money I make. But the money isn't attached to how much work I do, or how many people I reach, or how much of an impact I make. It's attached to my belief and my knowing that it gets to be easy, and I'm worthy, and I'm deserving, and more is always available. I want a butter-like 10K months. Yes. Yes, just like, but like so smooth and so easy and so effortless, and just like, it's like putting a knife through really soft butter. It's just like easy, effortless, ease. Of course this butter knife is cutting this butter. It's so soft and it's so easy, and I expect it to cut this butter every fucking time. That's how you need to think about money. Of course this money is coming to me. It's so easy. I expect it to come into my life like this butter knife cuts the butter every time. You know, the butter's not hard. It wasn't in the freezer for 4 years. Money doesn't have to be hard either. But it's your work to choose how money gets to work for you. So again, we've got to look at what feels good and what doesn't feel good, like we talked about at the beginning of this masterclass. There's something that feels blocked, but I can't quite access it. No, that's just a lie you're telling yourself. Honestly, that's just a lie. Does it feel good for you to believe that there is a block that you can't access? Does that feel good to you? Does it feel good to say there's a block inside of me and I can't access it, so I can't have money? I know that doesn't feel good for you. That's how I know it's not truth. That is not the ultimate truth. It's a lie. It's a lie. If it doesn't feel good to you, it's a lie. It's our job to regard any thoughts, feelings, beliefs that don't feel good for us as big fat fucking lies, and decide how we desire it to work for us instead. What do you desire to believe instead? What do you desire to think instead? What do you desire the truth to be instead? How do I connect to my ultimate truth? What feels good for you? What would feel incredible? Like I said, what would be the most fun thing, right? Your ultimate truth is making 10K months like butter. Your ultimate truth is ease. Your ultimate truth is following your desire. Your ultimate truth is feeling connected to spirit. You desire to feel connected fully to spirit. Again, know that that's not something you need to work or try hard or force or control. That's who you are. It's who you are. I feel emotional right now. If you've never been on one of my masterclasses, then you might not know, but I cry in almost every one of my masterclasses. So I desire to feel fully connected to spirit. That's just an extension of your truth. That's who you are at your core. That's not something you need to grow into or transform into or get to a point where you finally get to have that. Like, it's who you are. That is who you are. Yeah, that's who you are. My heart. I feel that activation that just happened for you. That's who you are. If you desire to be connected to fun, I desire to be connected to fun all year round. Again, that's who you are. If you want to have fun, if you want to play, if you want to feel childlike, that's who you are. That's not something you have to grow into. That's not something you have to transform into. That's not something you have to become. That's who you are. You just have to open your heart to allow yourself to be that. Remove all the thoughts and the beliefs that and the lies and the stories that life told you that you weren't allowed to be that way. Fully connected to spirit and know my infinite nature. Again, that's who you are. I feel just opposite to worthy or limitless. I often am disconnected even when I work lately. Sigh. That's okay. It's just when it doesn't feel good, life is just showing you a lie. That's the easiest way for me to put it. Like, the easiest way for me to put it, because it, like, naturally we want to disprove lies, right? If something's a lie, we're like, that's a lie. It doesn't belong here. Truth only up in my biz, up in my experience of life. So the easiest way for me to put it is, if it doesn't feel good for you, it's a lie. Start disproving the lies that you're telling yourself that you're buying into, instead of believing those lies. So if you feel unworthy and limited, that's a lie. Your truth and your essence and who you actually are is completely worthy forever. Innately, you were born worthy and nothing has changed. You were worthy even before you were conceived and your soul chose to come earthside in this body. You were limitless far before then. Limitless and worthy is not something that can be changed, can be stopped, can be hindered. You're worthy and you're limitless forever and always. Nothing can touch that. You're untouchable. The truth of who you are, the essence of your truth, like who you are at your core, cannot change. It cannot be touched. Life and pain and suffering and people and society cannot touch your worth or your limitlessness. I am often disconnected when I work lately. It's just because you're forgetting who you are. You're forgetting who you really are. You're buying into the lie that you're not worthy and that you have limits, when your soul is trying to remind you, you're worthy. You're so fucking worthy. You're a limitless being. You have absolutely infinite potential. Just start seeing yourself for who you really are. Remember who the fuck you are. And you're there with tunnel vision and you're like, I am not worthy. You're like, I'm so limited. When really it's just like, remember who you are. Remember who you are, baby. Remember who you are. Life will continue to bring up these things, these beliefs, these feelings, the feelings of unworthiness, the feelings of being limited, the feelings of being confined and constricted. Life will continue to bring these up over and over and over again until you disprove them, until you shift them. Because life is just showing you the lies. Life is just showing you the lies. It's just showing you what's out of alignment with your truth. Your biggest work in life will be that inner work. It's going to be shifting this bullshit that comes up on a day-to-day basis that tries to tell you something other than who you really are. Which is infinite potential in human form. Infinitely, innately, always worthy, always enough, always and already. Oops. I know I need to ground myself, yet I run away from it. That's just because you're just a little bit afraid of remembering who you are. So the thing is your ego is always going to try to keep you safe. And the safe thing to do would be to play small. Said, I keep feeling disconnected and keep myself small, and it's no fun. I know. And that's how you know it's not your truth. Because it's not fun. And you feel small. And you're running away from what you really want. But that's okay, because you don't have to do that anymore. Like literally right now, anytime you feel disconnected, anytime you notice yourself playing small, anytime you're not having fun, look yourself in the mirror and say, bitch, remember who the fuck you are. Just, like, have fun with yourself. Have fun with yourself. My pep talks, like, you a boss bitch. You a rich bitch. You get to have whatever you want. I gotta bring fun into the process for me. If it's not fun, I don't want to do it. So, yeah, there are so many things in life that we tell ourselves we should do. We should do. Oh, I should show up and get grounded. Oh, I should meditate. Oh, I should journal to clear these limited beliefs. Oh, I should build my business this way. I should market my services this way. I should clean my floors this way. No, stop. Stop shitting on yourself. Stop shitting on yourself. It's pretty much the same as shitting on yourself. It's the same energetic match, right? It's like, have fun instead. Do it your way. Make your own rules. Decide how life gets to work for you. You're going to have a lot more fun. It's going to be a lot more exciting. You're going to be way more motivated, and you're going to enjoy the process so much more if you just stay tapped into your joy. One of my best friends, and like I think she was like she was literally my first ever spiritual mentor. She's an incredible human being. I love her so much. She always told me in the beginning of my personal development, spiritual development journey, follow your joy. Follow your joy. And I didn't get it, you guys. I didn't get it. No, should. Stop shoulding on yourself. Shoulding. Stop shoulding on yourself. It's the same as shitting on yourself. So anyways, she would tell me, follow your joy. And I didn't get it because I had no idea how to have fun in life. I had to grow up from a very, very young age. Life gave me a life experience, circumstances where I had to grow up very, very quickly. So play and fun and like being a kid and being childlike and like pleasure, I didn't know what any of those things were until I learned how to reparent myself and learned how to tap into my inner child and learned how to play and learned how to have fun as an adult. Yeah, so when we have to grow up fast like that, and when we don't know what fun or joy or pleasure or play is, like, we don't know how to have fun or enjoy the process or play or anything in, like, our life as adults. So, and then we wonder why life is no fun and we take shit so seriously and, like, we never get what we want and why the journey always sucks and all these things. And it doesn't have to be that way. You just have to, like I said before, you choose. You choose how life gets to work for you. Girl, yes, my inner parent is so strict. When I connect to my inner child, she's often crying. 100%. Let her cry. Let her cry. Hold her. Right? Hold her. Can't take shit too seriously. This is one of my Jamaican friends, and in Jamaica they have this saying, and it goes like, no hurries, no worries, no problems. And this is like the best life advice, my friends. No hurries, no worries, no problems. So let's bring this into what you're saying here about your inner parent being strict and connecting to your inner child when she's crying, okay? There's no hurry to heal her. There's no hurry to change this result. There's no hurry to do this healing. There's no worries. You don't have to worry about it. Start trusting, start holding faith. Know that you're on the right path. Know that everything's happening exactly as it's meant to. Know that things get to work for you. Know that no matter what's happened in the past, no matter what circumstances you're experiencing now, you still get to have what you desire. The things you want still get to happen for you. You're still worthy. You're still enough. Okay? And no problems. If you're never in a hurry, and you learn how to not worry about shit, you're not going to have problems in your life. But rushing things and worrying about things crush people's souls. And then they have so many problems that they don't know how to deal with. And then they just hustle and hurry and rush more, and they worry more. And it doesn't really help. So yes, you can't take shit too seriously. And yeah, hold your inner child, right? Hold space for her, love her, honor her, parent her the way that you weren't parented, but that you needed to be. You know, support her in the ways that you weren't supported, but you needed to be. So when this comes to money, right? If you were a child who grew up in poverty, or in a household where there was never enough, or there was a lot of scarcity and lack, as I did, just know that you get to create a safe space for your inner child who suffered in the ways that you did, okay? You get to create a safe future, you know, protection, security, safety, you know, a safety net for yourself and your inner child. You get to create that, okay? That's available for you. It will happen for you. You've just got to choose that gets to happen for you. I want to start doing what's scary, grounding, being still, having fun, connecting to God, losing weight. Yeah. My inner child always had to protect herself. She's mad. Fuck. Let her roar, babe. Let her be mad. Like, hold space for her to feel the things. Like, and when I say her, I mean yourself. Right? Because we carry forward all of that pain and that trauma and that suffering that we went through as children. We carry that forward into our adulthood and into our entire lives. And if we don't hold space for ourselves to be mad, to be sad, to be upset, to be hurt, like to not feel safe, then we don't hold space for ourselves to be happy and to feel safe and to feel connected and to feel taken care of. So we have to often work through those shadows and those dark times and those dark feelings and you know, to make space for what we want instead. Okay, so again, we went on another tangent. So the last thing we talked about that was on my notes was deciding how money gets to work for you, right? So what this really comes down to is energetic set points. Energetic set points and lowest minimum standards. So we all have energetic set points. And you can get a clear picture of what your energetic set points are, or what anybody's energetic set points are, but I mean, don't worry about everybody else, like worry about yourself. Don't worry about anybody, don't even worry about yourself, just pay attention to yourself, is what I should say. So, energetic set points. You can tell clearly where your energetic set points are just by looking at your results. What are the results that you've allowed into your life? We all have lowest minimum standards and then like a high-end standard. So there's the absolute lowest minimum standard for what we are willing to allow into our lives. And then there is the highest standard for what we believe is possible for us, what we believe is available for us. So some people's lowest minimum standard is, you know, being able to pay their bills and not defaulting on any payments. Other people's lowest minimum standards is, you know, maybe getting eviction notices, but never actually being evicted. Some people's lowest minimum standards is living in shelters. Okay, so you kind of have to look at, where is your lowest minimum standard? What have you been available for? And don't be upset about it. Don't be hard on yourself about it. It's an awareness. It's an awareness. If you watch the beginning of this video, you will see that I had a lowest minimum standard where I didn't make money for multiple years in a row. And I was running a business the whole time. So I was working my ass off, serving people, serving my magic into the world. But my lowest minimum standard was doing work that I was passionate about, doing work that I wanted to be paid for, but not being paid for it. And that burnt me the fuck out. That burnt me the fuck out. So, I had to raise my lowest minimum standard in order to transform my results. I had to decide what I was no longer available for. I am no longer available for not making money. I am no longer available for not being able to provide for myself. I am no longer available to not live the life of my wildest dreams. My lowest minimum standard is literally living the life that I love, doing what I love, doing work I love, getting paid for it, stacking cash, making money, helping people change their lives, change their results, make money doing what they love too, create the freedom and fulfillment and everything that they desire, the lives of their wildest dreams. Show them that they're worthy, show them that they're enough, remind them who the fuck they are. That's my lowest minimum standard. Hola, gato. We have a kitten. She goes, meow. She's meowing at me with these big green eyes. I love it. So, if you would like to transform your money results, raise your energetic set point. Raise your energetic set point. Raise your lowest minimum standards. What are some results that you've been getting in your life that you're no longer available for? What would happen if you decided, I am no longer available to not make money? I am no longer available for less than an absolute overflow. I am no longer available for less than I desire. I am no longer available for barely earning money. I am no longer available for feeling unhappy all the time. These are comments that y'all are rolling in here, by the way. I am no longer available for judging myself 100%. Yes, yes. Do you feel that? Do you get it? It's an energetic decision. It's a declaration to your soul. It's a declaration to yourself, to your life, to your future. Yeah, you get it. I see the hearts coming in. Okay, good. So, then we declare what we want instead. Right? We remember who the fuck we are. I have goosebumps right now, all over my body. Declare what you choose next. Not only decide, but declare it. You're not only choosing it, but you're declaring it. You're putting it out and you're saying it with conviction and knowingness that it absolutely must happen. There's not another option. If you choose it, if you decide it, if you declare it, if you truly desire it, if you get your energy behind it, if you get your decision behind it, if you declare it with conviction, with power, there is no other result that can manifest other than what you want. So we gotta make, when we're raising our energetic standard, our lowest minimum standards, we gotta make declarations that we can actually get our energy and belief behind. So you've got to be able to get your energy and your belief behind it. So if you go to declare it, if you say, this is what I want, but there's a wishy-washy energy. You're like, oh, maybe it'll happen, but maybe it won't. You're like, oh, maybe I could do it, but, maybe I can't. Maybe I'm worth it, but maybe I'm not. That's not a declaration, my love. That's a gamble. You might desire that, but you don't have your belief and your energy in a place where you're ready or willing to allow yourself to receive that. So this is where a lot of people get stuck setting goals and declaring desires that don't come into fruition, is because they made a declaration or they put a desire out into the world that they weren't actually ready to get behind. They weren't willing to actually get their energy and their belief behind it. So I'm just reading my note here and I just don't really understand it. Give me a moment. Declarations you can get your belief and energy behind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. Okay, I get it. I get what I said here. So you raise your energetic set points and you raise your lowest minimum standards. Not only by making the decision and the declaration, but most of all, like the big part, the inner part of this, it's really about owning your power. It's about remembering who you are. It's about knowing that you're infinite potential in human form. It's about recognizing that you're worthy of it. If you desire it, you're worthy of it. You were born worthy. You're worthy because you are. You were born worthy. Nothing has changed. You are forever, always, and already worthy, enough, deserving. Okay? It's remembering who you are. It's in owning your power and potential and your inherent worth. This is where you raise your standard and your set point, is when you recognize, I am fucking incredible. I am worth it all. I am worthy of being, doing, having, creating it all. I get to have it all. I get to have it all. You look yourself in the mirror and you say, I get to have it all. I'm worthy. I am enough. I deserve it. I'm good enough. I'm beautiful enough. I'm passionate enough. I'm experienced enough. I'm old enough. I'm young enough. Whatever. You're enough. Forever. Always. Already. Guaranteed. You're enough. That's something I can guarantee. I can guarantee you're worthy. That is something I can guarantee. Because I know nothing can change that. Nothing can change it. Even when you believe you're not worthy, even when you believe you're not enough, even when you tell yourself those lies, you're still worthy and you're still enough. That's why so many people can make massive amounts of money, stupid amounts of money, crazy amounts of money, more money than they know what to do with. And they can still feel unworthy and they can still feel not enough. Is because the money had nothing to do with how enough or how worthy you felt. It had to do with what you allowed yourself to receive. Okay, it was your lowest minimum standard. But again, we want to cultivate these feelings of worth and enoughness and all these things that you want to feel and experience, security, safety, etc., 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 etc. We want to cultivate these feelings before we make the money. We want to cultivate these feelings now. so that when the money comes, we feel grateful, we feel excited, we feel secure, we feel safe, we feel worthy, we feel enough. We feel all the ways that we desire to feel with or without the money. But especially with the money, because money's going to amplify all those things, right? Right? So own your power, own your potential, stand in your worth, and raise your energetic standards. Raise your lowest minimum standards. Raise your energetic set points. Especially if you're getting things that you don't want. God damn, you're worthy of so much different. You're worthy of more. You deserve it. Know that. Believe that. Trust that. Lock that in. And go get that now. Okay, let me catch up on these comments. I'm ready to earn big money months, and I'm ready to have my biggest month that's beyond my dreams. I'm ready to be happy, connected, and grounded. Yes. I don't know about my highest month, but I know I can be happier and grounded. Yes. Yeah, so the thing is you get to decide what you are willing to get your energy and belief behind. You get to choose how life gets to work for you next. You get to choose what happens for you next. Okay? Beautiful. So don't worry about the "and once I'm there" part that you said. You said, "and once I'm there, I know I can make constant flow of money." Don't worry about the "and once I'm there." You can make constant flow of money now. You don't need to get to a different point. You don't need to grow more. You don't need to transform more. You don't need to evolve more. That growth and transformation and evolution will happen no matter what, because you're committed to continuous growth and evolution over a lifetime. Okay, you can make constant flow of money now. It's almost 1:30 a.m. Gosh, I love you, LOL, you're great. Wow, it was 2:20, LOL. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. If you need to go and get some sleep, I love you too. Mwah. I meant once my energy changes. That's the thing. Your energy doesn't have to change before you get to have the constant flow of money. You just need to know you're worthy of it now, and you're capable of getting it now. You're deserving of having it now. Now. You get to have it now. That's how you become an energetic match for it. Yeah, right? Mind-blowing, I know. That's it, though. That's the magic. So, I promised you that you would receive energetic upgrades and activations to create massive cash explosions in your life. That's what I told you that you were coming here to get. So, just by being here, just by showing up, just by listening, just by watching, just by commenting, just by contributing, just by however you showed up in this space. You've chosen to grow, and you've chosen to evolve, and you've chosen to change and transform and expand and all of the beautiful things, right? Which is amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving this. And now I want you to know that infinite possibilities for money to flow exist everywhere, all around you. They're literally circulating around you now. Like, just imagine, like, so money's an energy. Ultimately, it's an energy because there's so much more money in the world than just the physical cash, right? Most money is digital nowadays. We all know that. So money is literally circulating in the particles, like, around you. Just start imagining, like, money just flowing around your body. Like, start imagining just money vibes, money things, money just flowing everywhere. Start imagining money being everywhere, okay? And know that the infinite possibilities for it to come into your life, for it to come into your bank account, for it to come and be yours. Infinite possibilities for that exist. Right now. They're here. Money is an infinite source of supply. Okay? Money doesn't come from your job. Money doesn't come from your clients. Money doesn't come from your customers. Money doesn't come from anything in this physical world. It comes through your job. It comes through your income. It comes through the gifts. It comes through the blessings. It comes through the clients. It comes through the customers. but it comes from the infinite source of supply, which you can tap into in an infinite number of ways. Some people make money by investing. Some people make money through their employer. Some people make money through their business. Some people make money through their clients. Some people make money by selling their products. Some people make money. 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 There are infinite amount of ways to attract money. Some people attract money by somebody walking up and giving them $1 million check in a grocery store because they're a good mom. That's my favorite analogy. So, stay open. Please, if you get anything from this masterclass, my wish for you is that you stay open to new ways, different ways, infinite ways of money coming in to your life. Ways that you've never even thought of. Ways that you were never aware of. Ways that you never believed would be possible for you. Okay, I want you to stay open. My wish for you is that you stay open to ways of money coming into your life in ways that you've never thought of, never expected, never believed were possible for you. Okay? I feel like this masterclass is complete. I feel like we've come to a completion, a point of completion. So, I told you at the beginning that I was going to talk about some things that are coming. So if you feel that you have gotten everything that you need from this masterclass and from this experience with me, I thank you for being here. And I thank you for investing your time and your energy to have this conversation with me. I thank you for investing in yourself and for making space in your life for the transformation and the shifts and the activations that come from showing up for yourself in this way. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love you so much. I'm so happy that you were here. And if this is all that you need from me, we'll see you on the internet, okay? Now I'm going to talk about some other things that are coming in my world, because I know many of you are going to feel a pull to continue this conversation, to continue diving deeper, to continue your transformation. Because if you're here, I know you're committed to your continuous growth and evolution over a lifetime. And if you've been in my world for a while, then you know that there is always more coming, because I am a massively creative being, and I love giving things, and I love creating things, and I just love sharing my magic in all of the ways. So, I want to tell you about all the things that are available right now in my world, okay? For us to continue doing this work, similar work to this together. Right now, this is a free masterclass, by the way, which was like, I talked about this before. I knew before this masterclass happened that this should have been a paid masterclass, but I had made a promise to stay in integrity, and I wanted to stay in integrity with my promise to do one free masterclass per month. And when I launched this masterclass, I said it would be free, and I wanted to honor that promise that I made and honor that word that I made. So this was a free masterclass, but as you know, this absolutely should have been paid with the amount of value that we were able to share here together. So something amazing that I launched last night was all of my paid masterclasses. I put them on a promo, and all of my paid masterclasses, my past paid masterclasses, are priced at $11 right now. This is absolutely insane. I do a free masterclass like this with this much value, and then I put all of my masterclasses on promo for $11. This is like mind-blowingly insane. But you feel the call to do things, and you just gotta follow your soul, right? So I'm really excited about this. There's been so many of you jumping in on the opportunity to get these masterclasses for $11 already. So these are only going to be on promo for $11 until tomorrow evening. It's a 48-hour promo. I launched it yesterday. This promo ends tomorrow. So we have the Infinite Possibilities Masterclass. We have the Infinite Self Masterclass. We have the Play in the Infinite Masterclass. We have the Heal That Money BS Masterclass. We have the there's like two more. or 3 more. The Power of Decision Masterclass and the Wealth and Money Mindset Masterclass. I think that was 7. That might have only been 6. If it was only 6, I forgot one. But anyways, I have posted a post on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and in my Facebook group here that have a list of all the masterclasses that I have on promo with little descriptions of what they are, what they're about. They're all incredible. They are all so powerful. They are all so life-changing. Oh, the last one that I forgot was the 5-day shift masterclass. So basically, these masterclasses are typically priced at over $55, and the price of them will be going up after this promo. More than $55. They will be priced higher than that after this. The 5-day shift masterclass is like 8.5 hours. It's over 8 hours of training. It's over 7 or 8 hours of trainings with me. High-level trainings like this one. And it's priced at $11. I think that one was like $200 or something before. So yeah, like next freaking level. If you got a lot of value from this, I recommend you pay the $77 to get access to all of these masterclasses and go and change your entire world. Like, if you want to rise into your infinite potential, these masterclasses are a great way to do it. They're a great way to learn with me. They're a great way to grow with me. They're a great way to get into my energy, absorb this wisdom, get the transmissions and activations that you desire, that you feel that you may need to work into your next levels. Okay, so that is available until tomorrow. I wanted to tell you about that before that was done. The next thing is I have a business micromind. So if you are interested in the way that I do life and business, if you're somebody who's building a business, or you desire to run a business of your own, start a business of your own, whether that be online or offline, the work that I teach applies to both online businesses and, I don't know, in real life businesses, physical offline businesses. But I have a mastermind, and I call it a micromind because it's a smaller container. There's not as many people in a micromind as a mastermind. But it's called the Rich, Free, and Impactful as Fuck Micromind. And this is my business micromind. So basically, I teach all things building and scaling and creating your professional empire, the professional empire of your wildest dreams. So we cover everything that helps you create the freedom and the fulfillment and the impact and the income that you desire in your life through your business. And it's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. We do weekly Zoom masterminds, so weekly Zoom calls with the group. You get a private group where you get access to all of my powerful as fuck integration work, which is, the work and the clarity work, and I don't like calling it homework, but it's integration work that you go and you work through to really get clear on what you're creating and to help you bring that to life in your life. So it's not just conversations that we're having. We're not just having conversations. There's also the tangible structures and work that you move through to create your dream business, your professional empire, to bring that to life. So it's a lot of fun. And then we also have group Voxer access. So there's a Voxer chat with me where you can get high-level coaching from me with the mastermind group as often as you need. That's unlimited support. So I typically pop into my Voxer a few times a day. So pretty much every day, except on Miranda days, which are Wednesdays right now. They might change, but that's a day where I just go do whatever I want. That's Miranda Day. So yeah, we cover the mindset and energetics of a successful business. So, the energetic work, the inner work of running a successful business. We teach you how to create your own rules and do business your own way, which is something that I feel not a lot of business coaches out there teach, is how to do business your way. They teach their strategies and their structures and their 1, 2, 3 step system to making 10K a month. And I'm like, no, that never worked for me. Their way never worked for me. So what I've been able to do is channel information and channel a strategy where I help people create their own way. I help people tap into and access their magnetic way, their perfect way, their aligned way of doing business and marketing and sales and building the professional empire of their dreams. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You bring your authentic magic out through your business, which is ultimately your passions and your life experience. So what you really care about and, you know, the shit that you've been through in life. And we help you turn that into something that's meaningful and impactful and something that you can make a shit ton of money from, because you deserve to be compensated for your beautiful work. So we also do branding, you know, how to create a brand, how to create your brand vibe, brand recognition. A lot of that comes into the online stuff, but also correlates to an offline business, how to create offers and a powerful client experience, you know, social media presence, which is important in today's day and age. Like a lot of people are looking for the things that they want and need online. So social media is a powerful business building tool. How to do aligned as fuck sales. Like I said, sales your way. Sales in a way that feels good and fun and expansive and right for you. We all know that there's a lot of like bro marketing strategies out there that don't feel good for majority of people, that a lot of people aren't receptive to, and you've probably seen me posting about this lately. But yeah, I teach marketing and sales in an aligned as fuck way. So in a way that's fun and exciting and expansive for you. As well as automation processes and delegating, how to make things easier. I just believe in ease and things being easy and simple in business, where many people don't. And I think I really do business in a different and very powerful way. And I'm happy to be able to share that with you. So obviously the last part of this mastermind is all about getting paid and building wealth. And it's a beautiful process when you're truly doing what you love, when you're in your zone of genius, when you're sharing your authentic magic and you're allowing yourself to be paid for that. Man, your life changes. Your life changes everything. So I'm excited to bring this mastermind to you. If you're interested in joining us, there is an option to join us with a pay in full. The pay in full option is $4,444. This is a 3-month commitment minimum, so it's $4,444 for the 3 months. Or if you want to go month by month, you can do it for $1,888 monthly, or I have an extended payment plan that starts at $377, which is insane. So I'm really excited to bring this mastermind to you. And if you're feeling called to it, I recommend you reach out to me and we'll find something that works for you to get you inside, okay? So next, I also do these incredible, like if you loved this conversation with me, you should imagine a conversation with me in a Voxer chat. Voxer is like a voice messaging app that I use for my client conversations. And I hold one-on-one intensive. I have one-on-one intensives that I do in my Voxer chat. So you can get a one-on-one intensive with me, either 24 hours, 1 week, or 1 month long. And these are voice messaging intensives. So it's an opportunity for you to chat back and forth with me, one-on-one, as much as you need for the length of your intensive. Obviously, this is powerful. Obviously, this is transformative. Obviously, this is activating. It's just a more personalized, potent conversation that is directed to exactly what you need and desire to create and bring to life in your world. So we do a lot of work around shifting your belief systems, recreating your self-image, shifting your mindset, like the energetic and emotional work, tangible processes for creating different results or building your business or whatever it is that you desire. We fuse the practical with the energetic and the spiritual in my one-on-one work. So this is a really, really powerful space. If you've wanted to work one-on-one with me, it's a great way to just test out what it's like to dance with me. Just come and maybe we'll dance from this far away from each other, before we really getting close and start dancing. But yeah, it's a great way to test out what it's like to work with me. So they start at $222. 24 hours is $222. 1 week is $333, which is obviously crazy crazy discount if you go longer. And then 1 month with me, voice messaging is $4.5K. So $4,500, okay? So yeah, deep dive, intense shifts and activations in short periods of time. That's the vibe. That's the vibe of these one-on-one intensives. And if you're somebody who likes to go all in, if you're an all-in type of human, kind of like me, I'm taking on 2 new all-access private clients. So my highest level private clients, they get all access. What that means is you get into all of the things. You get into all of the masterclasses, all of the training bundles, all of the online courses, all of the group programs, all of the masterminds, and you get one-on-one with me. That means the one-on-one voice messaging as well as one-on-one calls as needed. So I don't do 1 call a week for an hour or like 1 call a month for an hour. It's when you need one-on-one support on a call, you call me, we work through what you need to work through, and then we don't talk on the phone until you need to talk on the phone again. So it's completely curated to your needs and your desires. But on top of that, you also get the Voxer support back and forth every day, which is, in my opinion, where most of the magic happens in my one-on-one. So I have a 3-month option for my all-access private coaching or a 6-month option. So the 3-month option is $13,665. I have payment plan options as well, or the 6-month option is $27,330. So yeah, it's closest proximity to me. It's all access. It's complete magic, and my pricing is increasing all around in my world. So if you want in on something, I recommend you go out and you find a way, you create a way, to make this happen for yourself. There are infinite ways to make investments in ourselves happen. If we truly desire to get support and mentorship and dive into a new level of container or self-investment, there are so many ways to make it happen. As we talked about in this masterclass, money is an infinite source of supply. So if your soul is truly feeling drawn to something, you will find a way to make it happen. I know you will. I know you will. So just send me a message to get inside whatever of these containers you need, whether it be one of my masterclasses that are on promo, or my business mastermind, or a one-on-one intensive with me, or if you want to go all in on my one-on-one private coaching, let me know. Other than that, that is all I have to talk to you about today. I'm so grateful for this conversation. We have been here for almost 3 hours. I knew that this masterclass was going to be potent and powerful and beyond anything that I've ever hosted before. So I'm just so happy. I'm so happy, and I'm grateful, and thank you for being here and receiving everything that you needed and desired. The replay is up here for a lifetime for you, so enjoy it. Come back, absorb, re-listen, re-watch. Feel free to take it in pieces, bite-sized pieces, if this is a lot for you. Or if you're the all-in type of person, plug your earphones in, listen for a few hours while you clean, listen for a few hours while you walk, whatever you desire. You'll get everything you need every time. I also want to say, when you come back to masterclass recordings and things later down the line, you're a different version of yourself. You're a different version of you. You've grown, you've evolved, you see things and hear things in a different way. So every time you come back to a replay of mine, every time you come back to rewatch a masterclass, you're going to receive new information, new activations, new insights. Things are going to resonate with you in a different way. So as always, I invite you to come back and rewatch as often as you need, okay? Mwah. I love you all so much. We'll see you on the internet.